Hello and welcome back to Nonsense Farm. Today we are working in the orchard. The orchard at Nonsense Farm was the first part of the farm that I developed. And this is because my beloved father-in-law, the late Philip Banks Sr., told me a long time ago, when you get to the property where you're going, plant trees because they take so long to produce. And so this is the Phil Banks Sr. Memorial Orchard. And I have to say, I haven't done terribly well at it. And today I'm taking some steps to improve. Because I had such success with the drip irrigation over in the raised bed garden, I decided to go ahead and install drip irrigation here in the orchard. The first thing I did was to come and mow the orchard so that the grass is nice and short. Then next, I spread 2 bags of compost at the base of every tree. And then next, I'm running drip irrigation from the hose bib over there and putting a drip hose at the base of each tree. And then finally, I'm putting landscape cloth over the compost and around the tree so that weeds and grass don't grow up and choke on the tree. Plus, it'll make it easier when I go to mow because I won't have to worry about getting up close to the tree itself. So now I'm going to show you each of these processes step by step. If you have been around here very long, you know that I am all about doing something, figuring out why it doesn't work, and then changing. So when I first started the irrigation here in the orchard, I put a 4-station timer there because I thought I would need to, for each 1 or 2 trees, I would need to take it straight from the hose bib and they would need to be on different zones. But I don't think that's true because the drip hose, the emitter hose that I put around each tree, it's like 2 gallons an hour or something. And I know from having left the hose on that the hose will do like 300 gallons an hour. So I think just 1 station would easily fit all of these trees. Now, already I have it going from there to there, and then there's 2 more trees right here. So I'm gonna have 4 trees on this hose bib. And just because of physical proximity, I'm gonna have the other 3 trees on the other hose bib. So if you're doing your math, yes, there's only 7 trees here so far. So that's another objective for this winter, is to get more trees and plant more trees. I guess I haven't for a couple of reasons. One, because, so I have 2 pear trees. I have 2 peach trees? I thought I had more than that. Anyway, 2 pear trees, 2 peach trees, 2 fig trees, and 1 plum tree. And I don't know what else grows well here in Texas. I do think I'm gonna get a pecan tree and put it right here. That'll be a long-term thing. It'll be years and years and years before it grows, but I do wanna get a pecan tree. I have tried apple trees and I've had them fail and die twice. Texas really is an apple growing country, so unless I can find a variety that's specifically suited to Texas, I'll probably lay off the apples. I have that asparagus bed over there. That was the very first thing that I planted at the farm, period. And I'm just gonna mow that down and get rid of it and level it because I did a very bad job and it looks horrible. So I'll do that at some point. But anyway, let's get started. There's a supply line going all under this little piece of landscape cloth. Another thing is, I put landscape cloth over it with the thought that maybe it would make me able to mow over it, but I don't know if that's gonna work. I think for future lines, I think I'm gonna dig just the very shallowest trench and kind of tuck this just down into the ground so that I can mow over it. It's really important for it to be easy to mow because mowing takes so much time. So here's our supply line. I'm gonna cut into the supply line that's under here, put a T in it, and run it all the way over that tree. Here's the supply line. Just cutting it with scissors, putting in my T. Hello, Mrs. Dina. There we go. There we go. Now I'll put this one to this 3rd side. Excellent. Then to finish off the end, you put this figure 8 on, slide it on, bend it over, attach it to the other side. Hello, Tina. Now we're going to put this drip emitter into the supply line. There we go. Put this emitter tubing attached to it. Now to seal off the other end, I need to go get a goof plug out of the barn. Probably the most challenging part of setting up drip irrigation is all of the teeny tiny parts that are required. Now that I've got 4 trees wired up, I am going to set up a manual, oh come on, there we go, zone 1. 30 minutes, and go. All right, let's go check each tree. This tree I already know works because I did it the other day, so that one's already covered up. This one I already know works, I covered it up already. All right, look right here, we have water. Now let's go try the last one. Hello, puppy. And here we have drips as well. Beautiful. And I am done. Every single tree is composted and covered with landscape fabric and has drip irrigation. And I am exhausted. That is a ton of getting up and down. So stay tuned to my channel. Subscribe. Hit the bell so you're notified for new videos, because I'm going to keep up with over the next, coming months and years how these trees do. I'm hoping that they're really going to take off now that they have drip irrigation. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Be sure and hit up my store, nonsensefarm.com/shop, and be sure and come to our YouTube Live, which is at 7 p.m. Texas time every Thursday. All right, thanks y'all.